Happy Sunday night from the Giant Ninja. Um, when I first started this channel, I named it after me being a big Giants fan. And the whole ninja thing was, I'm pretty ugly, so I was thinking of a way to cover my face and make it cool at the same time. Um, but I feel like I've neglected the New York Giants this whole season, and it wasn't on purpose. It really wasn't. I had very little expectation for the Giants this year, with a new coaching staff and knowing that there was going to be some changes needed to be made. I never thought that they would be competitive throughout the season, get into the playoffs, and then go on the road and beat a really good football team. So today's a really good day. But let me explain to you why I haven't been as engaged as I should have been. Once again, I am the Giant Ninja. And the reason is because I'm a Giants fan. And I made this channel basically thinking about all the other YouTubers like the Chris the Entertainer talking sports, Bad Dog, Ron Effect. I listened to those guys and I created this channel to talk about the Giants, but the reality is that I love the Miami Hurricanes and I love soccer. And with this year, with Mario Cristobal taking over and having a top 5, top 6 class, depending on Cormani McLean, I kind of put the Giants to the side because I didn't expect much. But wow, were we surprised, right? We just went on the road and beat a really good Vikings team. Really good. Um, I'm I can tell you that I love the New York Giants, and I just feel like I've neglected them this year. And it wasn't because I don't like him. It was more because of the things that were going around, especially the World Cup. And you can shit on me all you want, but I would have given up every Super Bowl the Giants have won. I would have traded those in for an Argentina World Cup. That's what it means to me, right? And I love the New York Giants, but that's how much the World Cup meant to me. I love the Miami Hurricanes as well too, and with Mario coming in and having this shit season that we had, because it was a shit season. That's another conversation for another time. But he pulled up a top 5, maybe top 6 recruiting class, depending on what Cormani does. It's 4 right now. It might drop down to 5 or 6, depending on what he does. Once again, that guy's another conversation for another day. But I want to talk about the New York Giants. The New York Giants go on the road and beat a Minnesota team that was really good. That's a really good Vikings team. They're not the best team in the league, but that's a really good Vikings team. We're able to beat them on the road by a touchdown. I thought this was going to be a close game. Everybody in the right sense would have thought that this was going to be a close game. But I think the Giants, to be honest with you, should have beaten them a lot easier than they did. Next game is going to be on the road again. No matter what, the Giants are on the road. No matter what. They're going to be on the road again against Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles are the number 1 seed in the NFC, and they've beaten us twice already this year. And I know there's a lot of chatter about how hard it is to beat the same team 3 different times in one season. Guess what? The Giants did that against the Eagles back in the early 2000 run when they eventually got demolished by the Baltimore Ravens. Once again, this is a conversation for another day. Right now, we're going to roll with it. I'm super happy that the Giants won today. Obviously, there's still a very uphill climb to get where we need to be. But, man, we weren't even supposed to be here. And that's a good feeling, right? Being an underdog, going into the playoffs when you weren't supposed to be there, going on the road and beating a team. I don't care what you say about, well, all the wins were against, within 7 points. That doesn't matter. The Vikings were a great team with arguably the best player in the league in Justin Jefferson. The Giants weren't supposed to win this game. And I know some people kind of jumped in the bandwagon going, oh, the Giants are going to do it. Deep in their minds, they didn't think so. And if they did, more power to them. But the Giants did win, and they're headed to Philadelphia next weekend to a team that's already beat us twice. So, hey, you know what? Let's throw over the punches. We're not supposed to be here. If we win next weekend, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. But if we don't, oh my goodness. What a difference a coaching staff makes. So, go Big Blue. Go Canes. It's a great weekend so far.